Well, folks, as I drive through the hinterlands here, I'm going to go over here to Wolf Lake Fish Hatchery. Right across the street is Wolf Lake. And we're going to go back in there and take a look at some graffiti I made a video on, took some photographs as well, almost 5 years ago. I'm going to see what it looks like today. It's been cleaned up or whatever. We shall be right back. Here's a grow operation right here. And then you can go right up here to the corner. And here is their retail outlet right there. Take this road down, you go to Fish Lake. Here's a haunt right here. That time of year. That'll take you back there to Fish Lake. But we're going to go up here and turn and go down towards Wolf Lake. I shall be right back. See a little white cross here. Back in the day, there was some people come terracing through here before they put these little barricades down here, and that individual was killed there in a car accident closer back to the street to M43. They just moved that marker in a little bit from the shoulder of the road. Back in the day, the state of Michigan had research center back here. Where they moved it all over on the other side of the road. There's the entrance to it right here. Go back in there. There's the entrance. This went straight back and wrapped around there to your left, but they've improved this over the years, and it's a bumpy, well, it's a bumpy 2-track. Man, they'll come and blade this off and so forth. It's not a very big lake. I think it's maybe 35 acres. It's pretty deep, it's clear. It used to be a brood lake. They'd move fish from across the street at the hatchery over here, put them in here, and let them grow. Here's where you can park, or attempt to park. I'll be right back. Hang in there with me a second. Right here's the public access. We'll take a look at that in a second. But what I want is right back here. We'll see if this is cross-worthy right here. Well, I think we can make it through this junk. Take the little trail to the fallen tree. Some big old growth trees back here, but they're dying. See that? Look at the burls here growing around the base. People pay big money for them burls like that. Big old roots going into the ground. This one right here fell quite a while ago. Uprooted the one that's with it. Fell against that one. 2 of them. Both of them big, old. This rotted out. So forth. Here's where the lodge used to be. I'm going to take it extra careful here. Look up in here, make sure there's nothing hiding on us. No. There was a young boy, I believe it was in Austria, and he was supposed to be in practicing the piano. And his mother looked and looked, goodbye, looked and looked for him and couldn't find him. And he was hiding underneath the front steps, you see. So she sat there, came out calling for him. Franz Joseph, Franz Joseph. Calling. She comes out the front door and she yells one last time, Mein Kinder, Franz Joseph. Here's this little voice answer from under the stairs. I'm hiding. All right, that is a really dry joke, but you'd have to know. This is filled up big time. When I was here last, this little pond right here was almost dry, and it's 10 feet deep. You get into that, you fall down into that right there, you're done. My mom would used to say, and my father, it's over your head. Oh yeah, that's over your head right there. Yep, that's a pit. This is still here. The big fireplace, still here. It's all right to walk along this. You don't want to slide down into there though, I'm going to guarantee you that. We're going to do no slightly little icicles up here formed and dripping off the moss. Probably won't see that again. Back here, have more it does look like that there's different graffiti. Online you can see what this place looked like back in the day. You wouldn't recognize it. Any of these trees that you see right here, any of these trees, all right here in this whole area, all around here except these big old growth trees, all right, those were here, but none of these other ones were here, including like this one right here. No way that was here. It'd been right in the living room. All these right here be right in the living room. So yes, you can see that online. A whole different aspect to this. Looks like some of the rocks been removed a little bit. All right, so that's what it looks like now. Get a couple more photos of it. Different angle here. Put them on my Facebook. Then and now. Stuffage. There you go. All right. Never know what you're going to see in the woods. Let's go down here and take a look at the lake itself. I'll be right back. I do have to call your attention to something that I had heard by more than one person now about this location, is that this is a known location for satanic practices, especially on this this little sloped piece of cement right there. You can only use your imagination about what's going on there. But anyways, I'm just gonna go and get on out of here. Never heard it's haunted yet. Could always make something up. I don't like to do that kind of thing. It's not a very good thing to do. Unless you're spinning a yarn and telling a story. Some campfire thing. Back in the woods, there is a large man. It looked like a man if it was the size of 3 men. And it's called the Sasquatch. Those are the kind of campfire things I like to hear about. He lives back up in here. Something was living back up in there. Somebody's got a little empty bottle of hooch right there. All right. We get ourselves out of the woods here. Go down here and take a look at the lake. Right back. You can see how the DNR had to cut this new little roadway through here. This wasn't here before, a few years ago. It's just a straight in approach, and you had to park and really back around. Yeah, now they have a nice circle drive here, straight in parking. They have an improved cement ramp. Don't know if you can tell it or not, but right there it is. Slopes down in. You can see the ice is going off. All right, open water out there across it. That's the whole lake right there. Not very big. Beautiful place to come out here with a canoe or something like that, man. It's just perfect. There it is, Wolf Lake. Always remember. Always remember to help stop aquatic hitchhikers. We have problems with that in this state. See you in the next one. Look at all those old vines taking over the tree. Have a great day out there.